Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me again? Hello, hello. Okay, so looks like Twitch is working. Could someone go and check the YouTube stream? That's the YouTube stream. Yeah, I crashed. My partner was hovering and she smashed the router and I lost connection. So I'm trying to get everything set again. I just wonder if the YouTube live stream is on. Okay, so looks like YouTube is back as well. It's just my restream where I have double chats is not working. Let's refresh it. If someone on YouTube could write a message, I would appreciate it. Okay, looks like my restream is not working properly, sadly. So I need to go and look through separate chats, which is quite annoying. So I might miss a lot of them. Hi, Krzysztof, welcome. Yeah, it opened as a new stream, so it's not. Oh, actually, it caught Krzysztof. Okay, so we got YouTube back on with a delay though. So yeah, there will be a small delay as I couldn't change anything before the new stream has started. So I apologize for that. It wasn't my intention, but unfortunate things can happen. I'm just checking if the stream settings are alright, so bear with me a few minutes and we will jump into more testing. Right. Okay, we got the category. The category on YouTube is right. We got more people joining us finally. Let's refresh this. Let's refresh Twitch as well. Yeah, Frost Team is next, guys. Okay, so I can see YouTube chat with a delay, as I said. Nothing I can do about it now. Sorry, I apologize. Not the optional, not the optimal thing. Let's jump into the game just in 1 second, because I need to log back in. Yeah, it's Hoover's fault. We're doing some renovations, and she was just cleaning after and moved the router around, and the router is so sensitive that it actually kicked off my internet connection, and I was not expecting that. Obviously, now the stream will be split in 2 different streams, something I don't like, because it will be hard to tell people where to find information about the bosses. But yeah, hopefully that'll be okay. I also need to reconnect to my work PC as well to make sure I get all the messages and stuff, but that will be in a second. So yeah, I'm just jumping into the game, guys. Bear with me. You're gonna see an amazing dragon soon, and soon after we will do the next team. So Raleigh didn't do that well. I think mainly because of, excuse me, how the formation is built. There is access to the backline, and in the backline we have squishy damage dealers. So that's the vulnerability. I believe if you manually play and focus on the minions, you will have easier time surviving. No, that's not the one. This one. Right, so there is the dragon. So we go back here. We're playing against Vasa again. Yeah, hopefully you all can see the screen. Okay, we got most of the viewers back. And yeah. Frost team. Frost Continental Challenge. So yeah, this team, I believe we can improve it against this boss. Okay, so we will do that. I believe Vitar will be good here. But once again, we need to... Can Usha survive? We'll try, we'll see. Again, I believe this placement for your backline is quite good. It reduces the possibility of them getting hit, okay? Vidmir will be amazing here, guys. His ultimate recharge will be off the hook. Might be the Frost boss. Did we put the... Yeah, we did. Okay, so there might be more Frost teams. I think we'll need to tweak things around against this boss for the Frost team. Or maybe just do it later, because definitely we can use those heroes, okay? So let's at least try and cover, because now we have a delay. Let's cover all the bosses, see what shines where, and then tweak things around for each boss, okay? So yeah, let's just finish this, so when people watch this stream, they will be able to see all the bosses in action, and then next we'll come tweaking things around. Surprisingly low damage, but that's mainly because this team, this Frost team, is oriented. Yes, Tom Key, we will try it, but later, okay? I want to try all the bosses. But yes, I believe Vitar, Vidmir will outdamage Oster, anyone else. So yeah, we can definitely put Vidmir and Vitar here. Definitely. But yeah, the reason why we died is we'll need to tweak things around, right? But for the time being, this team will not do too much damage. Yes, Extra X, see if you could go to suggestion channel on my Discord and post it there. So if you could instead, yeah, because I will forget it. And I won't be able to do it during the live stream, okay? I will do it after the live stream, because there will be a lot of tweaking for each team. So any suggestions, just go to that Discord channel and post them, because then I can go back and test whatever I missed. And same for you guys. If you have any suggestions, just go to my Discord, jump on the suggestion channel and post it there. Post your ideas. Try to do it in single message. And I'll test it when I got time. Right now, let me just quickly jump and log into my work account. Okay, but still, this is single target frost team, okay? So this will require lots of tweaking, so don't worry about it. This damage does not represent what the frost team can do. Yeah, that's what we need to highlight. This is a frost single target oriented team. And same here. Bang. Oh no. Actually need to delete all of it. Hey, why it didn't happen? Right. Cool. So, let's go again. Next boss. Twitch. Right. So, what do we need against the Twitch? Hero's AO skill damage increased by 50%. For each stack of debuff resisted or dispelled, the hero gains 1 stack of attack up to 200 stacks with no duration limit. So I believe this might be the boss that Rally should excel against. However, for this team, for this boss, we will need someone with debuff immunity or dispel. But we're not gonna do that. Right? We're not gonna use it. We're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna go with the teams we have prepared. And placement will also matter. Right. Yeah. But just to test it, guys. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run all the bosses like that and then see what seems to work damage-wise. I don't expect... What's that in the back? Can we target those? I don't think we can target them. Yeah, we're getting obliterated. But the damage is there. 150 million. Better support. Someone who can take the poison off will help here. And there's multiple. Are there though? For this. All right, interesting. I'll need to think about it. So we have, that's Twitch. Okay, so first try, 157 million. Yeah, definitely against this boss, Nathaniel will do better. Survival wise, he will do better. Because he has a cleanse on his battle skill. Thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. Yes, so that's why AoE, but they are so spread. They are so spread that it will be very hard to hit them. Okay, 200 million. Right. That's nice. Does she have debuff immunity? No. Okay, I thought she did. Okay, 201 million. Oops. That's the one we're looking. Now Ogok version of the wild team. Oh, yeah. Wait. You might be onto something. Nah. Wait. Actually, there's one more way we can do it. There we go. Right. Okay. So instead of Garius in the Laurenfield team, in the Rally team, we will need to use Jillian or even Catherine. Yeah, Nathaniel with Dauntless is next, don't worry. But that's what you need to do to get the AoE. 5 range. That's what we need here. Good shout out there, Harry Gustavo. But the issue is now we're getting owned by the rat's ultimate. He can target everyone, so he's just sneaking us. But that's fine. We'll figure that out once we get to this boss mechanics. First, I want to see which boss will grant us the highest damage, and so far that's Vasa against Salmon team. Remember, we got whole week to find the best solution for the bosses. Okay, so we're looking at 100 something million. Who's alive? Felicity and Ogok. Right. So Felicity and Ogok. Okay. I think that will be us. So Ogo can survive the whole battle. It's just the team is taking too much damage. So now that's the Dauntless team with Nathaniel. And we're gonna do... we got Sufa. So you want to replace Sufa, or maybe he will still move. Nah, he didn't move. Oh, we have Nastienka as well. Yeah. So we can't really do that. We'll lose a lot of utility. My affinity 3, I didn't increase it yet. I should increase it soon, but I didn't do that yet. So basically tier 5. By the end of this week, I believe, people should start investing into these points. Not all of them, obviously, but they should start investing into that. If they're like top 10, right? Top 20 maybe, and the guild is winning. Because that's where you get most of these points. There we go, Twitch. So yeah, against Nathaniel, sadly, we need to move everyone close. Is it 2 in the back? 2 in the back. Okay, 1, 2, and those 2. All right. Now remember, those of you who are watching this on YouTube, could you press the like button again? Because sadly the stream got disconnected and it's not going to be as visible as it was previously. Okay, so 209 million, surprisingly single target and works well. So that was this one, 290. And now Poison Team. That's true, we don't need to bring them. Okay, Poison Team. We use 4 range. So yeah, it won't work again. But we can at least minimize the damage. And what you can do, remember, with Lothier, you can jump into the back. And that's what he does. Right. Yes, Rashid, I'm gonna cover most of these scenarios, but I'm not gonna do it today. There's like a plan I want to stick to. So first, I want to see the baseline and see which team excels at which content, because we can see it looking at this baseline tests. And then once we get the baseline tests, we're gonna go back to first boss. we're gonna counter his mechanics and we're gonna adjust all the teams to find the best team, and then try and find free-to-play teams, or maybe not free-to-play, like free heroes teams, low-budget teams, because free-to-play would take ages to test, because I will need to change all the artifacts, etc. And remember, we have like 1 week to find the best teams, but I'll try and do my best. Should I get Nastienka artifact or Elvanis? Can get both, but better save for season 2. So, I mean, Nastienka is amazing in Temporal Vortex. You can see Elvanis is actually doing really good damage here. So it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for AoE content, then Lelvanis looks solid. If you're looking for single target content, which would be Temporal Vortex that lasts pretty much all season, then I would consider Nastienka. So that was 85 million. Okay, let's see if this is the third boss where the Salmon team is doing solid damage. Let's see if that will work. Can we do that? Or does she go? Yeah, she runs anyway. Okay, cool. Not a full week, Rashid. I don't have that much time. So I'll try to stream next time on Friday. So by Friday, I should have like, solid testing done, so you'll be able to see some results. Yeah, we could tank with Lelvanis as well. But Philosia does that job good as well. Don't need to worry about it. All right, so yeah, you're pretty good looking there, Harry Gustavo. So I don't know. I mean, maybe then in your case you should go for Lelvanis. Again, at least this season looks like a good choice. And in next season, Lelvanis will have Dark Lady as well. So you should really check the Chinese version of the game and see who's doing good there. If you plan like long term, right? Look at this third team where Lelvanis is doing over 200 million. So far, the most stable team. Look, 216, 220, and 242. Get Fia in against poison. That's valid as well. Yeah. Hey, I got Vitar in 50 summons on new account. Should I save support banner or should I summon 175 of Nastienka for chief? Sorry, you got a Vitar from 50 summons and now you want to do 170 more to get Nastienka. I think you need 300 dice or 270 dice to get Nastienka. So 170 will not be enough. Make sure you have enough to pull in the whole banner rather than half of a banner. Okay, so in this rally team, we should really avoid using Philander. When we do proper testing, right, we will drop Philander and we will drop Gardius. We will bring Jillian Catherine and we will bring Filto. This will allow us to run 5 in the back, move the Twitches from the back to the front, and utilize the AoE damage. I think this will be what we'll do with Rally later on. No, I wouldn't pull in the salmon banners, Jeffrey. After the first rotation of the banners, you will have a chance to pull in a banner that has like Nastienka plus all the supports, Flora plus all the exclusive supports, etc. So that will be higher value. Aaron, I like Huberg more. I've been always using Huberg, and Huberg never let me down, dealing a lot of damage. So I've been using him, and I'm happy with his damage. I am missing 2 exclusive artifacts, Gorax. Nastienka and Vita are planning to waste 600 dice on their banners. You think it's worth it, or should I save it for Season 2? I don't think Vita artifact is so important unless you play PvP. Or if you already pulled 130, then go for it. Jeffrey, go for it. Yes, Tomkey, you will be able to select. You can see the banner on my channel. Sorry, is he good without exclusive artifact? Who is Mr. Ezo? So yeah, Mr. Ezo, who's good without the artifact? 51 million. And now the single target frost. We will do the AoE frost team as well, because I think this might be something good against this boss and the other boss as well, right? So, right, I think we need to do placement like that and see what's getting hit. Because the placement will matter as well, alright, so we're getting, wow, so many poison stacks. Okay, where is the ultimate going? Those 2, yeah, that's perfect. That's the placement we want, really, against this boss. Yeah, Vitar is amazing in PvP and Philander. That's true, but I cleared everything in Philander using Rava and Vidmir. So while she helps, she is not mandatory. Okay, I need to set up a timer at 2 p.m. Okay. Right, so 46 million, yeah. So we definitely need the AoE variant of Frost. 46. Okay, let's move to the next boss. Oh, no, that's the wrong table we're changing. $50-something. I don't remember now. Let's call it 56. 46. I don't know. That's slight difference, really. Okay, so we need another table. Now we're gonna be against the next boss. Right, so what's the next boss? If it's Vinara, yeah, it's Vinara. Ouch. Right, so this boss is tricky. I tried to do it before live stream, just testing. Oh, these were a good job. So, increase hero's single target skill damage by 50%. So, you know, looks good for Wild Team. Hi Isco, welcome. I'm good, how are you? But now, for each buff dispelled from the boss, we gain 25% attack bonus. But you know what's annoying with Vinara? If we go... For Vinara, we need one of the two things. So if you look at this, if the shield of the boss is not dispelled, she will gain 1 stack of undispellable 10% damage reduction up to 10 stacks. And when maxed stack, she will go into invisible state and we will do 0 damage. So how she gains a shield? She gains a shield every 9 seconds. So we need shield removal, destroy the shield, or yeah, basically that. I hope this not dispelled means damage as well. So we'll need to either time our heroes to be able to deal with that. But another thing is we need to apply buff prohibition. So either dispel the shield or apply buff prohibition, because we can't really do both unless we have one hero that will make this super easy. There's only one hero that has both. Let me show you. No, that will be called... There's only one hero that has it. 2 heroes that have it. Right? 2 heroes in the entire season 1 that have it. But the question is, would you run wild with Ifikatl? But yeah, this is why when we run this, I expect Nastienka team to do way better. Yeah, Crisis is the best in-slot hero here. So Crisis has both Dispel Shield and Steel buffs. That's what Crisis has. So I'm expecting this team to eventually hit the invincibility mode, because they got nothing to counter this mechanic. So this is a boss where pure damage will not work, but we're still gonna run these teams and see how far they can get before they get into that position, and then we will adjust when we do proper boss guides. So during the next part of the stream, we'll focus on improving teams, or rather build teams around the bosses. Yeah, that's where we are. Sorry, guys, I had the wrong screen on. So now the boss is taking 0 damage. We'll survive the whole battle. It's no problem. So in reality, we don't need a Dauntless here. She's only doing damage to our tank. So we can build our 4 DPS purely in damage. Purely. Right, so that's exactly what I said will happen, and it happened, and we hit only 68. Don't worry, we'll change it. We'll adjust these teams. Redeploy. So now let's see how far Dauntless can get with Ifikatl before that happens. Yeah, if your damage is lower than her shield, you will not dispel it. So let's see if we slow it down. If I manage to press the button, right? So I think she's got 0 stacks at the moment. Or is this the stack? If we look at the buff here. Oh, come on. Yeah, so I think with this team, she's got like 0 stacks because Ifikatl is removing the shield. So this team can definitely go higher. So Gorax, just to double check, next banner in 5 days has better value, right? Next X banner will be Permafrost with Ice Necro support. Sorry, remember guys, everyone is playing on different timeline. Well, some of us are. So you need to mention what banner you have currently. Because on test server, I had the 6 exclusive heroes banner. But the next banner, as Rashid is saying, after the 6 exclusive heroes banner, the next banner will be Permafrost with Ice and Necro supports. That means you can have a chance to get Berengar and El Cabre, the exclusive supports. On top of pulling for Vitar and Lalvanis. Okay, here we go, 144. Yeah, I know. I'm the same. Like when people ask me, oh, is this banner good? Etc. I'm like, okay, but I need more info. What banner? Especially when I'm ahead, 2 days ahead on test server, right? It's like, where am I? Oh, actually, you can choose in the Permafrost. You can choose Gulendul, Lalvanis, Vitar, and Thelosia. Right. So she goes into invincibility mode when we don't dispel the shield. So this team has nothing to dispel the shield. So you can see she's getting the stacks here in the buff. She's got 6 of them already. So that's 60% damage, 70% damage reduction. Plus, once she hits 10, you're doing 0 damage. So you need someone to dispel the shield. Do enough damage to dispel the shield. Or oh, so she's channeling that shield. Did we remove it? That's the thing. Nice, I'll wait 5 days then by its heart. Yeah, patience, patience. When are the bosses due on global? Sorry, you may have said. Yeah, it's few days. Do you think the season 2 banners will have better supports compared to season 1? I wonder if I should start saving for Ice Blast now that I have Flora. Tad, I don't remember what supports they have, but I believe that Ice Blast will be competing against Flora team like it used to in the original season 2. And I don't remember what supports we got in season 2. So someone needs to refresh my memory if there are any good supports there. A few days they will be on global crisis. Yeah, crisis will be amazing here if you have him. What is this challenge? Where do you got it? This is a continental challenge which happens halfway through the season. So you guys should have it available in like 2 days. And I'm making a build for it, okay? My spreadsheet is available for everyone, so we will be ready for when it comes. At the moment, I'm just testing my Vortex teams, okay? That's what we're testing, guys. Nothing changed, nothing adjusted. We're getting a baseline, and we already can see few teams that shine on certain content. So what we'll do is once we run through every boss and have the baseline, we'll start adjusting these teams. Ardref, yes, you'll get Ardref for free in the Continental Challenge if you don't have her. Hi Gorax, do you play Chaos Zero Nightmare soon? Nashti Sky, I don't even know what that is. Let me quickly Google. Chaos Zero Nightmare. I just hope it's not another... Okay. Some images? Show me some images. Okay. Is this the card game? I think I heard about it. When does it launch? As far as it's damage based and needs season 1 supports. Hey Gorax, was it Zorak for Ice Blast support? Yeah, Zorak was 1, but Sheena is the one that is mandatory. 15 October. Oh, that's 15 October. That's a couple of months from now. I'll totally forget about it. But yeah, I'll need to look at gameplay. I mean, that's why I'm playing DragonHeir on test server, so I have time to play other games, because there's more than just DragonHeir around, yeah? There's so many good games releasing. I just don't have time to play them. So 141 million here. Now we look, now Poison Team, alright. So this Poison Team against these bosses has to change. But I mean, against this boss, let's leave it. We just need someone to remove the shield. So we will meet the same fate as with Dauntless, with Nathaniel and Laura's teams. No, buff prohibition will not work on the shield. Yeah, Perkunte, awesome, but he needs Orfina. That's true. But in season 3 against Mecha Turkey, you can do it with Nissa. And maybe they'll change some of this, what they called Thunderbolt heroes. Maybe they'll do some adjustments. Surprisingly, this Vinara didn't go immune. At least it didn't look like she got immune. Maybe the force speed didn't tell us the full story, but yeah, 57 million. Which is almost the same as this wild team. Okay, let's see. This is the team that so far we can cheese with this. If he can survive, we're looking good. I mean, do we need that? I mean, that will reduce the damage we do. Maybe this way is still better. Because we don't need survivability here much. At least it doesn't feel like Vinara is doing a lot of damage. Because my Twitch is OP test mail too. The way I built Twitch is really powerful. And Vikana helps a lot with his damage. And you can see the build in my Temporal Vortex Poison team. Yeah, Orfina should have been in season 2. Base attack and crit mythic artifacts on Lil Vanis. No, I didn't play Lil Vanis with without the exclusive artifact because it didn't do well on Temporal Vortex. No, if you have Lothier, you will need him scrolled on Temporal Vortex. The one that ignores shields. Oh, you mean against this boss? No, I just started this boss, so I didn't test much. I mean, they would work together. It's just that you will miss a lot of damage that Lothier provides the team with. So yeah, as you can see here, we didn't remove the shield and we hit the invincibility. So we will not do any more damage. So we can definitely improve this team because 113 mil... Is it 113 million? Hey, how are we doing damage? Did you see that? Something did damage. Although she's immune to damage. Epicarius... I don't play on global. 11 million? How? How is that even possible? Right, when we hit the shield, look, when the shield is up, we're doing no damage. There is some damage coming through though. Oh wow. I did test Lothier without his artifact, and there is no good replacement currently for Lothier, so he didn't do much damage. Oh wow. Yeah, Durango can work instead of Lothier, but don't expect as much damage as with Lothier. Yeah, the new shadow bosses, they are a little bit different. You no longer need specific element against the boss. You just need to counter his mechanics and utilize the buffs. And the best part is you can use 3 different ones. Oh, look at this. All right, because she's got 10 stacks. We did 0 damage with this team. Wow. Right, so definitely don't bring Salmon to this boss. It's not even close. A rank, we're not even hit 22 million. But we did 11 in previous fight, right? So I'll give him that. But yeah, definitely don't use that. What's happening here? Let's try Rally. Well, it can actually. The Poison RT can replace it. I totally forgot about the element-specific artifacts because I don't like them. I'm not sure in this version how much Essence of Creation you get per season, but in previous seasons it was really hard to level up all the artifacts, even as a whale or big spender. Well, both of them, both Lothier and Lil Vanis do really bad against Temporal Vortex. It's even better to get like Flora without her exclusive artifact. And that team will do more than Lothier or Lil Vanis. But what we can see here is, so far, Lil Vanis team. Oh, excuse me, guys. Lil Vanis team can do really good damage against few of these bosses. Lothier not so yet, but we didn't optimize Lothier team. Okay, same here. 15 million damage. And we can't get more. Oh, you have Flora with already. Okay, so you don't need anyone else for Temporal Vortex. You can focus. I would probably go Lil Vanis. Looks like Lil Vanis is doing really good. David, thank you for subscribing. Looks like Lil Vanis is doing really good. I'm surprised by how good the Salmon team is. Definitely better than Raleigh. Poison, I don't think Poison have been shining anywhere, but I mean, again, we didn't like adjust the teams. So you can see 85 against Twitch, 57 here. 140 against the first boss, Philander. And then 53 against Vasa. Okay, single target Frost. Let's see what they can do. Yes, looks like you need only one support. Although we'll need to test Vinara, because Vinara might go well with two supports. One that provides shield removal, and the other that provides buff removal or prohibition, because there's only limited amount of heroes that can do both. So we'll need to test Vinara in that light. We'll try two supports or one support. We'll need to decide. Well, definitely we want to get rid of the shield. Okay, if we don't get rid of the shield once we hit 10 stacks on Vinara, like now, we're stopping with the damage. We can't do any more damage, so we need some kind of shield removal. That's the top priority, because even if she gains this damage reduction, etc., we're still doing damage. Without shield removal, we're stopped. We're not gonna do more than 42 million damage. Well, I don't know, when we were playing the minion team, we were still able to squeeze in a couple of 100,000, but that's not enough. Yeah, so 42 million. No, not even 42 million. That's 4 million damage. Don't bring Frost team to this boss. 4 million damage. Yeah, I'm thinking about pulling Lil Van's RTO, say for the second season. I'm at 300 dice right now. Depending on your spending, if you can afford, wait for the next season. Ice Blast team, amazing for Vortex, amazing for Continental challenge as well, and even end game that requires single target. They were solid choice. So that was the Vinara teams. Crisis. So what does Crisis do? Heroes' basic attacks deal extra non-crit physical damage. Dauntless. When breaking the boss's shield, the shield breaker gains 50% attack bonus for 10 seconds. Sadly, no one really uses that. Oh yes, Magic. Of course, we will adjust these teams as well. Yeah, anyone that can break the shield. So that's why we run in the base, and then we'll see, oh, bringing Euron to this team triples the damage. Nice. So that first I want to show the mechanics of the bosses, what they do, and why some teams might fail, and why you need to adjust strategy. So basic attacks deal more damage, and if you break the shield, you will gain extra damage, extra attack. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So we need Dispel shield here. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Right, so AoE damage coming our way. Let's try it. No changes. Let's see where we can get. I haven't looked at the new heroes yet, but if you have Beldel without the artifact, get her artifact. That is going to increase her damage significantly. Okay, so if we look at the stacks, look again. Oh, look. We're doing barely any damage because we need these mechanics. We need to counter these mechanics. So it looks like there are three bosses. Three bosses that we can do 200 million damage without countering any mechanics. And I believe these bosses will be the easiest ones. So if we have a quick look at the spreadsheet. So first, Philander doesn't require any mechanic counters. We can easily get over 200 million with pretty much everyone that is useful. Then the next boss, Vasa, AoE damage, Salmon team. Those teams, they will get improved. Frost will be built with AoE. And why did I move it here? I put it in the wrong table, didn't I? The 4 million should be here. Oh wait, so we need to do this. 38 was the previous one and 4 million here. Yes, we're gonna have someone who can remove the shield in Dauntless team. So we have Ifikatl. Let's go. We could move Ivalius even one further. Perkunte was kind of always good on the arena. He had the burst potential. Okay, so we got to 180. Is it 180 or is it 18 million? 180? 18 million? We'll see, we'll see. My eyes are so tired, but it looks like 100. No, it doesn't look like 180 million. It was 18. No, 186. There we go. Dang, I need glasses. So that's solid, yeah? So this is the team we'll be looking to bring in here. Obviously, we knew that when we read the skills. Basic attacks will do more. Oh, does he? Wow, so enlightenment. Nice. I've noticed that this season, enlightenment heroes, at least, they have pretty good build and they can do a lot of damage. Okay, 45 million damage. Okay, let's put it there. I was about to save. Oh, I'm getting tired. And then Dauntless with Nathaniel. Okay, so this time we don't have shield removal. Oh, and we used the wrong aura. Hi Weasel, welcome. uh, what did I do that Felicity has so many dice rolls? Yes, as they said, I have a blackmail on the CEO of the DragonHeir, so she's constantly rolling this high dice. Double Deli's crit rate build. They are building her with over 100 crit because of her passive. Okay, nice. Kind of weird. We'll need to have a look at what it does. Her extra crit rate becomes cooldown. Okay, that makes sense. 3 times health. Wow, okay. So that's better than the monkey. 207 million. Oh wow, we survived longer. How did we remove the shield? We didn't. So we've done all that damage despite not removing the shield. Or we removed the shield with enough damage. That might be it as well. We had enough damage to remove the shield and someone was getting extra attack. Right, we'll have a look at all that in-depth info soon. Next team. Poison. Obviously, we need to bring someone to remove the shield, but let's try without it. Just to keep consistent here. Yeah, stacks of shield, not a regular shield. Well, he does have regular shield as well. It's just not as potent. And we removed that shield by basic attacks, wasn't it? Let's see. While the boss possesses a layered shield, taking a hit consumes 1 stack, reducing that damage by 100%. Okay. Unleash 3 holy fires, each randomly target enemy, dealing fire damage with a 100% chance of dispelling any buffs. Also, the boss gains 20 stacks. So we need 20 basic attacks. Yes, I'm able to play it on PC Whistle, but I play on test servers, so I have a special client for it. It's not the client you guys got. Haha, okay. Right, okay. But no, she's got it as well. Okay, 74 million damage. Five Dauntless. Did we survive enough? I wasn't paying attention, guys, because I'm doing things around as well. But if we didn't take too much damage, but no, I don't think we can survive. We need Nathaniel sustain. Let's yeah. But look, we're out damaging Wild Team. I think when the poison ticks, it removes the layer shield. Have you noticed that? I left it on 3 speed just for you to see it. Have a look. So he's gonna cast the skill to get layered shield, 40 stacks, poison ticks, and we're down to 0. I think that's what's helping us to deal this damage compared to like Wild. Yeah, the problem will be which team to use on which boss, but first week we only have 2 teams that we need to choose. So we're looking for 2 teams that can do the most damage on 2 different bosses. So far, that would be Salmon team on Vasa, and it would be either Wild team or Dauntless team against Philander. Looks like Dauntless team is better at Philander. So those are the 2 highest damages that we've done. But 158 million in here with Poison team looks solid. Hold on, guys, because you can't see the spreadsheet. Right, so 158. I think this is the highest damage that the Poison team has done so far. 140 on Philander. Yeah, definitely. The Poison team performs better than on any other boss when we're dealing with Crisis. Okay, let's see what Salmon team can do. The basic attacks of pets should help. So we could move Lelvanis one behind. And even her. Does he move then? No. Oh, he did move. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to put in another monster in between. There you go. The problem with the craft attack percentage chest with 4 procs into crit rate sounds weird. Who said that? Did I miss something on the chat? I'll be crafting crit damage glove with 3 times crit rate. Alright. Yeah, it depends on what teams you build, because obviously some damage dealers will require crit rate, some will require crit damage, depending on the artifacts they have. So it's not easy to build gloves, I think. I think chest is like the easier choice. Okay, 95 million. So yeah, definitely not the boss for this team. I mean, the craft will be good if you have crit damage gloves and artifact. Yeah. Weasel, yes, on Steam. Yeah, you can play it on Steam. Okay, 52 million. So far we didn't find a good team for Rally. So people were right saying in Chinese version Rally didn't do well. Because it just proves. Why new account Weasel? You should be able to link it using Google. You don't need to um, log in using your Steam account. You can link your Steam account to Google account. Like when you download the game on your Steam account, and then you go to open the game, it asks you to log in using Google credentials. You got crit down gloves with 2 crit rate procs and wow. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I don't even remember what it does, truth to be told. Yeah, the Frost team needs total overwhelm. Okay, this team is not going to good. 20 million. We need to totally change the Frost team. Okay, on to the last boss. Tamar. Oh, that might be annoying. Is there any guide on how to build Crisis? I find it hard to make him survive, and the only guide I found was your video from 8 months ago. Yeah, so Crisis, see this Velocias build? That's how you build Crisis. The only difference is you don't go Enlightenment. For Crisis, you would go... Defense and HP, plus some accuracy to apply attack penalty and also to remove any potential buffs from enemies. Yeah, exactly. What Harris had said. Okay, so we start with the top, not changing anything, not neglecting any mechanics. Let's see how far we can get with these teams. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some snack. All right. No, Vortex 4 has not been tested. That's what I'm saying. There's so much to test, guys. But I've run, just for curiosity, I ran the Vortex team, Flora team, and Adolphus can't survive. But for the Vortex team testing, we will have to adjust the Psyche core. We need to increase it a little bit because you guys will hit this threshold soon as well. So we survived the whole battle and the damage 145 million. So, you know, not the highest. Where's the timer? So we make sure. Okay, let's try the other teams and then we'll start adjusting. We'll be looking for the best teams to deal with this time. Well, with first Philander. We're getting smashed. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, so we'll need to change equipment on these guys. I tried the Adolphus there and it wasn't enough, so... But I just ran it once, so there might be ways to deal with it. Mhm. Okay. So 204 million. Yep. The difference between this team and the previous one is we are getting buffs and we are applying attack penalty. So look at that huge difference, right? With Ogok. Now let's try Dauntless with Nathaniel. So Nathaniel applies buffs as well. Yeah, but since she's ranged, our melee heroes ran out of the Nathaniel's range. Just give me 1 second, guys. 84 million, right? How do I do that? So that's sorted now. 82 million with the Nathaniel. Sorry, 84. So yeah, Wild does work better here, especially the Ogog formation. Now don't worry, we'll adjust everything. But so far I haven't found any use for the rally team. We might actually run free to play team instead of rally. Five on with lifesteal gloves. Well, 4 is definitely an idea because they're died too early. And a support. But different support probably, not the ones we're using. Okay, she definitely hits like a trap. So we will need some kind of adjustment here. Sorry, what team was that? Poison. Is that Tamar? Yeah. But not bad. Poison team, really. There is a mechanic that we need to counter though, so that will be easier once we get to that point where we start countering the mechanics. And then we have the salmon team. I did test few poison talents on the Temporal Vortex, but not many Rally and Frost, as they made no sense whatsoever to play on the Temporal Vortex. Okay, so we definitely need to counter the mechanic here. Because no one's doing good damage. I mean, okay, few teams can. Oh, actually, I need to clear the pillars as well and record videos for them. God, too much to do. Yeah, I agree. It's gated between the elements, everyday different elements, so I can't even clear them all at one day. And we knew it's going to be the character gated as well, because that's what happened in previous seasons. Yeah, they're bad teams. No one's testing them. I agree with that. And I'll be honest with you guys, looking at how this plays out, all the 6 bosses, I'm definitely skipping Philander. I'm not gonna use Philander. He's doing nothing. Just being useless. All right. Hi, Aris. Welcome. Yeah, Philander seems to be suffering from the melee syndrome. So melee heroes in DragonHeir Silent Gods tend to die fast. Faster than they find their usefulness. Did I say hi, Iris? Welcome. So 38 million. And that's as done with the generic teams. All the generic teams have been done. So it's time to put real tests. So we're gonna do real tests. We're gonna start with Philander. So what we need is a new spreadsheet. So this is like work in progress. Right. So first team, Flora. Let's see if we can increase the total damage we do with this team. Right, we covered all the bosses. Time to do some damage. Why didn't you use him in Chief Challenge or last boss? Oh, they didn't. Okay. When will you release the spreadsheet? The spreadsheet is available. You can find it in any of my videos now. Iris, I didn't try like different formations yet. I was just running my Vortex teams against the bosses to see which works. Hello, Tomos. Welcome. Okay, so first, can we improve damage of this team? What's happening here? Are we dying or we're just fine? Because the damage is good. If we survive the whole battle, the damage is good. That's what we can do against this boss because there's no special mechanics involved. Okay, so it's looking good. 210 million. Let's see what we did on the first try. 216. So the damage is there, yeah? Yeah, but do we need this mechanic extra X? We can survive the... Oh no, sorry, Eric died. Oh, he can actually use that. They are already on the self-healing stuff. Oh, wait. We actually need to save this team as a different team. Can we do the full name? Philander. So yeah, he died. We can replace this glove. And let's run it again. Nope, we're not looking for crit rate. We're looking for attack. Yeah, because see, there's no special mechanic here. The boss can do damage to us. As long as we survive the whole battle, there's nothing we can do with this team. And there's no reason to, because if I bring Crisis, then it means our team will struggle. The boss will have attack penalty. That's the only thing we'll gain. We'll not gain any damage. See, if I brought in Ogok, now that's different because with Ogok we can use Horn, which boosts the damage. So let's run it once again. I'm just gonna take the food away. All right, 202. Do you have a spreadsheet for the free-to-play teams? It's not ready yet, Demon or Angel. Once we get the best teams of each element, then we will do the same for free-to-play for the same boss. So that will conclude everything, like free-to-play variant in the pay-to-win variant, and then I can put them all in a single video like I used to for any Continental Challenge boss. That's why we're gonna spend quite a bit of time on Philander today. Okay, we died few times. Not few times, but few heroes died. So if we try and edit the lineup with Crisis, can they survive? That's the question. I don't think that's enough accuracy. No. Triple enlightenment. He doesn't need enlightenment, but okay. I don't. We could go that way. Crisis. Yeah, we could. I think once we get this, I mean that would increase the attack penalty. Upkeep. Let's try with this, and we'll see if we can survive because that also grants us a lot of reduction. Yeah, and he's still on default. Oh, right. No, the boss, the elemental damage doesn't matter anymore, demon or angel. All that matters is the strategy. The bosses have unique buffs or debuffs, or unique mechanics as well, and you need to work around them. So in against this boss, I can use 6 elements and find the team that does the most damage. Yeah, the rally buff will reduce the damage. You're right. Looks like he's got no rally buff on himself. But I think it's the issue that we can't see it. Does he even gain rally bonus? Oh man, I remember I could always remove those things, okay? I mean, it doesn't say his skill adds rally anymore. So there will be way more work to test each team on each boss instead of just focus on one elemental on one. Yes, Iris, this is why it's taken so long. And we just started. It's either visual bug or we can't really see that rally. But yeah, we survived the whole battle, no issues. So what we can do here is, so that's the team that did 216. Now we do that. Bang, just add crisis. Basically the same set, just different stats. So that will be not here. Yep, so that's the team that does this damage. Now we're gonna try the Ogog variant. Well, yeah, let's try this. Let's go straight away to Ogog. So this is the Ogog team. We didn't save crisis. Okay. I need to save this because it will be easier to do the video later on. Where is it? Is it Sky Code Treaty? Yeah, we don't need it against Philander, but why not use it, yeah? I think that's what we were using. Well, we weren't using this one, but we'll use it. Okay. That was 213 million. Okay. So now we go with the Ogog one because that was the second highest damage previously. And what we can do is, yeah, can change this glove to match what the Eric in the other team has. Okay, let's go. So now we don't have this pawn. So I want to see if we can see the rally. We can't see the rally buff. But even if we can't see rally buff and we have a hero with buff dispel, we can just time that hero to cast to dispel at this time. And that will mean that both of these rallies are gone, so this skill never does the most damage. T, that's a good question. And something that I can't really answer for you because it all depends what you want to play, really. Like, the game gives us the legendary heroes that are able to clear all the dungeons without any hassle. For the Temporal Vortex, you need Flora or Nastienka in this season. However, in the next season, you will use Flora or Beldel, which is a new Ice Blast hero. For Continental Challenge bosses, I'm still not 100% sure who's the best. As we saw so far, the highest damage I was able to do was with Salmon team. Right, so this team, yeah, because of the horn, this team is out damaging the other teams. So that was 2-1-3. We got this team being able to do 219. So this is our top whale team at the moment. Slightly. And that was the last wild team. So now let's go Dauntless. Yeah, exactly, T. If you don't care about rankings this season, then go for it. Will that help? You have all the burn characters except him. Yeah, so go for it. Remember, play the game the way you want it to play. You want that to play. There are people who want to compete and they will follow the meta, and there are people who just want to have fun. Yeah, exactly. Never enough dice to do that. Okay, if your cattle died, we need to fix that. So we managed to do 200 million, but we could do more if we survive. So this 206 is still the highest we did. So what we can do, instead of wearing this, we don't need that, really. Maybe we should go for this one instead. We can also go for gloves that will help us with sustain another way. But let's see, let's try this. And I believe we need to make a change in Eric's gloves. There we go. Okay. Let's see how far this team can get now. And just a reminder, in 1 hour, guys, I'm gonna finish the stream. So 1 more hour left on this stream. I'll do more tests of the stream, and then I should be back on Friday, maybe Thursday, although I'm not 100% sure I'll find time on Thursday, but definitely Friday. Oh yeah, we're getting annihilated. We survived a little bit longer though. Just didn't do enough damage. The burst is high here, and I think if you cattle can't really deal with that much burst. Like, it wasn't only her dying, it was everyone else, and everyone else is pretty much using these gloves, or basically using something to regenerate HP, as you can see. Even she is. So I think with her as a soul support, we can't really do that much damage, and I need to save this team. How much damage did they do? 219. Okay. And now this Dauntless team. They've done what? 2,000 something. What was the highest damage? 206. No, that was with Nathaniel. 200 million. So they've done more now. They've done 201. So let's run it again. But yeah, we need to save it anyway. I'll just write this. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, so the other thing didn't really help us, so we might as well leave this. Your Nastinka does so much more damage than mine. Yeah, probably because of the artifact. How many copies do you have? How many copies of... Oh, of Nastienka, just one. I don't play with inspirations. Where to find a goblin nail item? Do someone know? I don't remember. No 5 Dauntless. We can't survive that extra X. No matter how much I would love to, I don't think we can survive. But, you might be onto something like, for example, we could probably dish out a lot of damage before we die. Let's do it after extra. Let's do it. I want to do it before we finish the stream. Because, yeah, we can definitely utilize the healing that we get and just die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die eventually, like, rather quickly. But we can use damage, as much damage as we can. But who would be the last one that we bring into this team? Should we go Shelter? Shelter will not increase the damage that Nastienka does. Now, changing Sufa and Farival never works well. Farival has to be the one that does extra attacks with crit and extra damage. He can outdamage Sufa. I've tested that on the Temporal Vortex. It doesn't work. So yeah, we can try Monkey Tongue. Now, I don't think this is needed. Goblin Nail is in the Roost where you do Chain Page quest. Defree is saying. You can steal or buy it from merchant in the Roost there. Zephy? I mean, Asila makes sense with Horn instead of Adolphus. Yeah, that might be one way to boost the damage. Well, Nathaniel with Horn is one team. Yeah, we got that team already. Could we go this? Boost Ivalios and Farival's damage. Or do we go... this and just focus on that? Crit Lightning Talent? This one? Nah, it's not good. With Dauntless team, you want extra basic attacks as much as possible. So, as you can see, I'm mostly running between the middle and the bottom one for those who generate extra attacks. Don't remember if I do it after or before. Hold on, I need to have a look. Yeah, just slightly after. No time on the monkey, okay. Okay, let's see how far this team can go before dying. We'll need to change gloves on Farival, I just remembered. Yeah, let's... maybe he will survive. No. No, we need that. Oh man, you want me to... No, you want me to change too much things. We're gonna lose this. Oh, seriously. No, Garrett is terrible. I'm not gonna use Garrett. I don't like Garrett. I'm against promoting Garrett. He's not good. We want them to survive, not die. Yeah, Puppeteer would increase... Whoa, definitely would increase the damage. Oh, wow. Okay. I see what you mean. Let's see how far we get without Puppeteer. Let's see how long we can survive. But yeah, definitely Puppeteer set. But isn't Puppeteer set cooldown 15 seconds? But I wonder if we can survive it without ancestral protection. We'll try that. Ah, that was a good idea. I don't think we can survive it without ancestral protection. Let's leave it at this, because I got only a few minutes left. I'll tweak it extra X, okay? Don't worry. We will tweak this team. I could put witches on the monkey. However, he's got single hit. I'm not sure if that would... Yeah, more uptime if we're lucky to apply it. Okay, I need to work on this. Need to save it. And then let's try the Nathaniel team as well. Okay, I'm gonna jump quickly to the toilet. Be right back. Okay, so yeah, Horn is definitely the best option. Now we just need to make it work. Okay, that's what we can improve. Let's try with this first. Nice, Defrey, nice. Okay, yeah, it seems like eventually he's going to one-shot our damage dealers. We just don't have enough HP to survive longer than that. So with this team, I don't see how we can survive it. We don't have Aurelium Vest, so our damage mitigation is lower. Why is it attack percentage? Wait. Let's try now. Yeah, I'll try that out of the stream extra X because that will require me to change equipment on Sufa and on the monkey. And I got like 20 minutes left. So I want to try different formations. Plus, also your suggestion there, what was it? Oh, that's for the poison team, yes, that's later. Okay, that worked. Nathaniel survived the whole battle. We were just unlucky with the barrage hitting Farival. So one more try. No, I haven't tried Zephy yet. Yeah. So let's change this on Farival again. Thank you for subscribing, Matt Sanity. Okay, so I don't have that with crit. I have that with crit damage then. Yeah, Matt keeps using, but we can use it. Oh, that's the wrong set I'm looking at. Come on. I need Puppeteer. After this try, we'll put Zephy in. Glad the videos were helpful, Mad Sanity. And thank you for your support. Okay, 198. As long as we don't get 3 or 4 hits on a single hero in the next 2 waves, we got it. If the ultimate hits different heroes, that's fine. But if it hits single target, we're doomed. And looks like Farival is taking the most hit. But yeah, definitely look at that. Healing on everyone. As long as they have enough HP, which we can obviously build, we can survive. 210. Come on, Farival. Nathaniel's died now. That's fine. 212. That's good. And I'll work on improving the equipment, like changing things here. I'll go over each of the teams that I've built. But I'm happy with this at the moment. Okay, give me Zephy. Not fire, come on. Okay, how do we build Zephy? We build it something like that. Full attack. And just give him this. Or do we build him with hourglass? I have no idea how to build Zephy, and I never played Zephy, so... So if you know how to build Zephy, please help me out. But there we go. If we go in all damage, we can do something like that. Oops, what do we hit? No, we don't need that. Okay, that we can take. That's useful. I would wait for Flora with what you already have, Mad Sanity. Your team is looking solid. 18-second rotation. She will be on 18-second rotation because we have Brotherhood set. Now what will be the best timing for her? It's 8 seconds, and this can happen longer. Hi Jason, you welcome. Yeah, I built her with that artifact. I'm just worried about the timing. Do we want to cast it here at like 18 and that will last till this? I think that's how we should do it. Like, let's try with this. Yeah, 1818 was my guess as well, because we mainly want to block this. This is just an additional thing we can block. Oh, sorry, you wanted Sufa to tank, yeah. Well, Sufa is kind of tanking. Sufa is taking this skill and this skill. But yeah, I think we might need to switch the place. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Looking solid. We survived the whole battle. The damage is lower because we don't have Horn. Well, almost whole battle. I just jinxed it. But definitely we can add Zephy variant as well. It is better than if you cattle. We'll try the monkey build later. We'll try to improve monkey build later. But for the time being, this is the best. Why did I put 12? 209. Is it the best though then? Yeah. No. I made a mistake. This is the best. That was 212 because that was with Nathaniel. Then we have those two, but not really. Because those two are not the best. The best will be this one. Oh, no. This second best will be this one. With 209. And we will use Zeppi. Okay, then we will use those two. Oh, you guys are not seeing the screen. Sorry, I'm just clearing up all that. So that's 4 Dauntless teams we've tested. Okay, we got a few more minutes before I need to go. So let's go on to the next thing. Yeah, I will all fine tune everything off the stream. I just want to show different strategies and then we can change things. Was it 209? And that was 2012. No, 212. Right? I got only a few more left. What are those teams? Oh yeah, we don't need that. That's something I'll show you later. Poison with Ogok. Do we need it? Nah. I don't even remember what this team was used. Okay, next one. What was the next team? Poison. No. See, any team... Or should we? Should I show the poison team? Because I think any team that does below 200 million as full legendary with full mythics, like that, you know, like what I mean, like whale team that does less than 200 million should not be on the list. Okay, I will include them, but I mean, there's no point. But let's have it. Let's have at least one team and just say basically that this team does not work. And that's the team with Adolphus. Yes, okay, so the team with Adolphus doesn't work. We're gonna go with... We can adjust it now. Good. Okay, let's skip it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna boot Adolphus. I'm still getting used to all this, guys. No, not this. Okay, we'll use this team. We'll edit lineup, keep original. Oh, you wanted Rata. I remember you asked for Rata. Yeah, let's try with Rata. So how do you build Rata? I don't have Rata, so I have no clue how to build her. I don't even know what she really does. Like, I know she was OP eventually, because she could boost Rook team's damage quite significantly. But other than that, I'm blue when it comes to Rata. Right, I got 10 minutes, so XOX, if you're here, I'll appreciate the help. Alright, I see. Wow. Okay, so we need accuracy. Hmm. Yeah, accuracy, I can see that. Oh, so we boot Corin, I guess. Is it time to say goodbye to Corin? Corin out, Durango in. And then we can build Vicana with damage and Durango with Witches Remain. Witches Remains. Thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. Okay. Do you build him similar to Felicity and let him go on default? I don't think I'll have enough crit rate. Very close though. I don't have better chest. Maybe I can get... It's not much. But then we can have Puppeteer gloves. I have crit rate. That's the best I can do. Hi Mav, welcome. I'm good, but I'm gonna finish soon, guys. You can also try Puppeteer on Rata with 15 second rotation. Puppeteer on Rata. 15-second rotation. How do you want to... Oh, I see. I see what you're trying to do. Cat. Okay. Yeah, the others go 18 seconds. Ginger styles. Hi Gorax. If I do not have Lothier exclusive, what will be the good artifact for him? The one that I put on Twitch, Statue of the Serpent Deity. Yeah, I got that self-heal equipment. But hold on, so if we got Puppeteer set on here, who do we put, I guess, him? We can put on him the Brotherhood Spirit. Well, on Twitch, you can use Fan. So Twitch can use the Fan. Because Fan is only for the range heroes. The Lothier can't use it. Thank you for subscribing, Kyle. I don't have accuracy here. Right. Okay, now we're cooking. Wait. Are you saying that this chest... Wow, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I got a few. But my question is... Fan is better on Vikana. Yeah, but he doesn't mention Vikana. Twitch has this, yeah. I didn't get accuracy for that. Yeah. Anyway, let's try it. Let's see what we are missing, because I need to go soon. She needs to change this. Yeah, guys. Sorry, guys. I need to go. So I will run this team later on. Let me just quickly store it. And I'll let you know on my Discord, guys. Okay? So thank you all for staying with me today. I should be back on Friday. I say should because I'm not sure, right? But I got a meeting to jump on now. It's gonna be like over an hour, so I don't want to stay doing nothing here. Yeah, so Extra X, could you mention all that in the suggestions, and I'll run this when I get time and I'll show you the results. Yeah, guys, so 5 hours of streaming split into 2 streams because I disconnected. Hopefully this shows you all the bosses, all the mechanics, and just a preview really of what's gonna happen, because lots of testing. Each boss can be fought with each element, so it's not as easy to test as it was in previous seasons, but I'll try my best. Today we focused on the most OP compositions, but I will include the free-to-play friendly as well. So take care all, and I'll see you hopefully soon on Friday